Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara.
I'm the bum.
He's the bum. Welcome to date night. Hey, Karen Ryan, how are you? How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Friday. We made it through another week. Yay, the crowd goes wild. Let me try and adjust my camera. I got two cameras here going, and I'm trying to put them in the same place. There we go. So if you joined us last week, we started a vintage egg. It is a paper mache egg. There's Charlotte and Lisa and Therese. I added a little bit. I did a little bit of prep work. So I added the, oh gosh, I knew I was going to forget the name of that mold. Can you look behind me? I want to say it is.
Which mold?
Right there. Right there, right there.
This
Next to
one?
the medallion, yes. What is the
Olive
name?
crest.
Olive crest. Added the olive crest mold. Here's classic elements, vintage brooches,
Hello to Mary Casey.
and hey Mary,
And Charlotte.
and Charlotte,
And Maureen.
and verdigris.
And Kathy.
So this is where we
And
started
Lori.
out. We added some decoupage
And
on there.
Robin.
I did. Hey everybody, come on in. We did a raised stencil in the back. Joy's on YouTube. Sandy, hi Sandy. Hey Lisa, Maureen, everybody, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna get my cameras down and we're gonna get started. If you have any DIY questions,
Linda
pop them
Barter
in the
likes your
comments. Thank you, Linda. Rich has got Facebook comments. I have YouTube comments. So we are double dipping it. You like my little fancy little holder? It's good, right? Why not? Let me see if I can move that back just a little bit there so you guys can see that here. Can you guys see good? Hey, Bronia, Maria, Carolyn. Welcome everybody. I'm so glad that you're joining us. So this is where we left off. I did top coat this. I used just a corner of the Versailles stencil here, and I did it raised. You really won't be able to see it until we get our antiquing gel on there. So I think we're probably going to do that first. We're going to add some antiquing gel, and I believe we're going to do the white. I believe, unless I change my mind, which could happen. Very possible. Very, very possible.
Hello to Veronica and
Everybody's saying hi to each other. And let me just pull this up here.
Araceli. Hello, Araceli.
Okay, Avicendas. All right, so we are going to add some velvet powder here on this little top. And then wait until you see what we're going to put here. You may be surprised, you may not be surprised. You may not be surprised. You may be surprised. This is top coated surface. We are going to do a little bit of fine line crackle here. Part one is already on, but for now, let's get this on there.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, Julie. Welcome, everybody. It's always a little quieter on YouTube, but I'm looking right at the camera. If you want to pop in some comments, I got you. I got you covered. All right. Put a little bit in through here too. I may put some dark in there as well. I'm not sure that I thought this through 100%, but close enough. Close enough. Hey, Jules.
Julie Bishop is in Aspen.
I see that. How fun is that? I'm actually headed to Vegas this week.
Hello, Janet.
See my mama. My sweet mama. Love her up. Give her some smooches.
Hello to Kim.
Hi, Kim. Mama smooches are the best. What's everybody doing this weekend? Do you have big
Working.
plans? Yeah, Rich was here all day. Ruth is recovering. She'll be back next week. Rich was here packing orders all day, you guys. He did so good. He stayed the whole day with me.
And we didn't kill each other.
Yes, we're still here. We're still here to still here. There you go. There's a testimony. There's a praise the Lord moment. All right, so I left
So Julie
the
Bishop-
white in all the nooks and crannies.
Julie Bishop is asking, are you going to see Debbie Baby?
It's possible. Rich is not coming, so I'm not sure. If they get away for some girl time, definitely. But right now, it's two couples, so maybe not. But I'll see her here in San Diego. She'll be here in San Diego next month.
Kathy
So,
Nolan says hello.
hey, Captain Nolan. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you have any DIY questions, go ahead and pop them in the comments. I will see them. We'll answer them live. We'll do tickets today. Tomorrow on the Diva Designs page on Facebook is our first live. Make sure you join us at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Word on the street is there may be a giveaway. I'm just saying.
What's that?
A giveaway? What's a giveaway?
Well, no.
That's where I punch you in the nose. Ay, ay, ay. Oklahoma. Somebody's going to Oklahoma. How fun. Thank you for your extra fast shipping. You're so welcome.
So what's the good giveaway about?
Happy Friday. Tomorrow on the Diva Designs page will be our my first live there. And it is going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And we're definitely going to, we have to do a giveaway. It's our very first one. I'm planning to be there this month it will be just me. I'm hoping next month to include some of our favorite friends.
Hello to Laurel.
Hi, sweet Laurel.
And hello to Patricia, who's got the grandkids.
Aw,
Oh,
how
and some
fun is
pasta
that?
meatballs.
Yum.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want the white here or the dark here.
Debbie Manchester, young sister. I guess I'll do my Texas.
Oh my goodness.
Don't rush into it, Debbie.
Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday.
Or file an extension.
I don't know if I want white or brown here. I kind of haven't decided. I kind of feel like maybe we need both. I don't know. What do you think?
Julie Bishop asks.
This is the white. I'm kind of liking the white.
She asks if she told you she was going to Paris in June
Stop
for a
it.
fashion week. 15 girls.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jelly. I want to go. Holy smokes, I was just talking to Rich. I was like, man, I am itching to go back to Paris. Itching. Can
Hello
I
to Jerry
stow
Macias.
away in your suitcase?
Hello to Kathy Davis.
Girlfriend, I promise I won't take, I'm lying if I say I won't take up all the room in the suitcase. But, oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's add some
Catherine
here.
Marsh has a question. How do I prep a glass mirror before aging transfers in clay molds?
That's a great question. First of all, mirrors, IOD transfers on mirrors are considered off-label. We do it anyway because there's a few little tips and tricks you're going to want to know. One, you want to clean your glass really, really well and make sure you wipe it down with a lint-free cloth, all right? You don't want any little goobers hanging around on there. You cannot top coat it. Typically, you need some tooth on a try. Would you quit saying goobers?
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
grief. God, you're a goober. Typically, you need some tooth for an IOD transfer. However, glass is the exception to the rule. Okay, you do not want to top coat glass. It'll smear, it'll cloud. You'll be very sad. So, all that to say, go ahead and once it's completely dry, go ahead and apply your transfer. Burnish it down really well. Some people will take a little bit of top coat and apply it just on the transfer only, but it's not really necessary. I hope that answered your question. We're going to dry this just a little bit, and we're going to do a little bit of fine line crackle. You guys, oh, you know what? I'm not done because I actually made a stand for this. I don't know if we're going to use it, but I actually made a stand for this. So I had 4 of these feet. I took them off of furniture. Actually, I had a friend of mine, and she just loved walking, and she would walk everywhere. And every time she saw a piece of furniture in the street, she'd either call me or she'd take the legs off for me.
Kathleen Nolan says she'll be out tomorrow during your 10 o'clock thing, but she'll watch the
Oh, thank you so much. So this is, I have a set of 4 and I just love it. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put the egg on here or if it's going to go this way. I did add the classic element mold on this, and look how fabulous that looks on there, right? Why are mirrors off-label for transfers? Because you don't, typically transfers need to go on a top-coated surface.
What does off-label mean?
Means they don't really recommend putting it on, they consider off-label. In other words, they don't say put it on your mirrors.
Hello to Molly.
Hi, Molly. But we do it anyway, right? Because we're rebels like that. And it's not that you can't do it. It's just it wasn't made for that intended purpose. So that's why they've kind of, we say off-label.
Hello to Pamela Fuka.
Pamela. So I don't know if we're going to use this stand or not. I sure do think it's cute though. Just going to wipe this back.
Julie Bishop says she'll go with you anytime because Paris is always calling.
Yes, absolutely. I might just take you up on that. We had a conversation just today. I'm not sure it ended well. Our 30th anniversary is coming up and I want to take a trip. And he wants to go to England, which is fine, but I'd like to go to Paris and Italy. And he really just wants to go to England.
What?
So,
France is not a stretch.
it's a conditional trip.
France
sounds
is not
like.
a stretch.
But yes,
Kathleen Nolan says so jealous.
I might just take you up on that, Jules. Maybe I'll celebrate the rest of our 30th anniversary with Julie.
Okay.
All right.
Kathleen Nolan says yes, use it because it is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty, right? Really pretty. I mean, how simple, really. It just went from this to this. So I just haven't decided. I think it's going to go like this.
Hello to Carolyn Jones.
Hi, Carolyn. Rather than this. So that looks funny. That looks like it's sitting on the leg. But I think that's going to look good. And I actually did put a hole at the bottom so that I can add a stick in there. Just to, not that it needs it, but just to give it a little bit more, just make it a little more secure. All right, now we're going to go to step 2, and I got my little fancy holder here.
Catherine Marsh says
I could take the channel from England to France. That's kind of what I was thinking, Mac. That's
The
what
what?
I was thinking.
Take what?
The channel.
That's what I told you.
You did? No,
Yeah.
that's not what you said.
I did.
You said I don't want to go to France.
No,
That's
I
what you
said
said.
I said take it. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, is right.
So,
If you're going all the way to England, Paris and Italy would be fantastic. Why not? Why not? Right? Because how often am I going to get this man out of town?
I think you've developed a female trip here. It says Marilyn Richard says girls trip.
Right? All right, so let's talk really quick.
And
Fine line
Catherine Marsh
crackle.
says Northern Wales is beautiful. Catherine, I wanted to go to Somerset. Yeah, I wanted to go to Somerset. That's where my ancestors came from back in 1640.
Fine line crackle comes in 2 parts. Part 1 and part 2. We carry it on our website in 3 different sizes. There are a lot of good markets in England, Sandy's saying. Part 1 and part 2, you need clean, dry brushes for each part. But before you even start with part 1, you need to apply it on a top-coated surface. So it needs a top-coated surface, okay? Part 1, clean, dry brush. Toss your brush. Don't wash your brush and dry it a little bit and think it's good enough for part 2. It's not. Wah-wah. You'll be sad. Trust me, you'll ruin it. It is a varnish-based product and needs varnish-based products all the way throughout the whole process.
Wait a minute.
Now comes part 2. Go ahead.
Debbie Manchester Young says, what did you put around the base of the leg?
Classic Elements, Debbie. This is Classic Elements mold here, and this is the same exact mold right here. Only just a portion of it.
Most
So
Honduras.
I didn't do the whole bottom. You can see I just stopped it at the top. So this is Classic Elements all the way around. All the way around. Part 2 is actually cracking over part 1.
Hello to Donna Schaefer.
Hi, Donna. Welcome, everybody. Don't skimp on this. Don't skimp on this. You want a nice, generous amount. Doesn't really matter what direction your brush goes. You just don't be skimpy.
Maria Chapman says, I haven't been anywhere in the UK, so I'll pack my suitcase too.
Let's do it, girls.
That makes 2 of us, Maria.
I lived in Europe for 2 years and I did a lot of traveling. I've been to Paris twice. First time was for my 25th birthday. The second time, how old was I the second time? I was in my 40s, wasn't I, when we went with Jamie and Debbie and Josie from Paint Pixie?
Wasn't your 40s?
50s? No,
Yeah.
50s.
Yes.
So almost 25 years later, I went back. And I'm not waiting until I'm 75 to go back again. It's one of my favorite places. My friend is there now, and I'm just looking at all her pictures and just drooling over what she's seeing. Palace of Versailles is my absolute favorite place. And they actually have a really good restaurant just right outside, right down the street. That is delicious.
Joyce Peterson says, you can get some different cookies if you go.
Thank
Sandy
you,
likes
Joyce.
the
Tell
base.
them. That base is going to be great, don't you think?
Debbie says it looks like beads.
Like beads?
Yeah,
Oh.
when she asked that question,
Yeah.
is that, which one she's,
This one.
yeah. Those are not beads?
No, sir.
What are they?
It's the Classic Elements mold.
On the base?
Oh, on the base. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
I got
That
her
is a
attention now.
trim. That's a trim. It's a trim. It is in my Amazon store.
Is it
I
beads?
use it a lot. It is. It's pearls. It's pearls.
You were
I'm
right,
sorry, Debbie. You were right. It's pearls. I get them in rolls. They're in my Amazon shop. If you go to my website, vintageretailtherapy.com, or hashtag website if you are on Facebook, you will see them there. The top right-hand side of my website is my
Lucas
Amazon shop.
Says hello from New Zealand.
Welcome, New Zealand. I'm so glad you're here. Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to add some white right there. So let's open that up again. Let's open this up again. One more time. And let's just do this top piece right here.
Cindy Truitt, hello.
Hi, Cindy. Antiquing glaze just really brings out all that fine detail. It's just so yummy. We have it in 11 different colors. I really do like the white. I don't use the white a lot, but
So
there are some times that it really just makes things look great.
So the base is, we never did hollow out the base.
No, Jessica drilled a hole in the bottom for me.
The
Right.
egg also?
The egg, yeah. Right here, there's a hole right here. And there's a hole right here. And then we're gonna use just a plain
Dowel.
dowel. And we're gonna stick it in. In fact, we could probably break this. We'll do it after. All right, so now I wanna add decor glue tacky on the top because I have mixed red and white velvet powder and made a custom blend of pink. So if you've never used velvet powder before, let me know in the comments.
Good morning, Kim.
And then tell me your thoughts about velvet powder. Are you a velvet powder lover? Do you hate it? Or like Ruth says, don't care? Let us know. All right, now this is being persnickety because I'm going to try to dry it at the same time.
Laurel McKenzie said her mother and herself took a mother-daughter trip to Paris.
Oh, how fabulous is
But her
that?
nephew lived there, so they had the perfect guide.
Oh, how fabulous. That was my second trip to Italy was like that. I went with girlfriends. My friend Chris, who's passed away now, unfortunately, Sister Chris, was living there in Cinque Terre. And she was teaching English to a little girl for the summer. And at the end of her job, when her job was over, my friend Judy and I met her, and we stayed for 3 days in her apartment there in Cinque Terre, and then we traveled from one end of Italy all the way to the other. I went and spent some time at my father's birthplace in Cosenza. My father's from Calabria. She had a friend meet her there, and the four of us traveled about halfway down. We went on to Sorrento, and they went off to Spain. So it was really wonderful. And you want to talk about Facebook Marketplace in Italy has stuff so cheap. Holy smokes.
So, Prims and Needles made a comment, never used it, I'm not sure what she's referring to.
Probably velvet powder.
Oh, okay.
Velvet powder is absolutely delicious. When I first
Oh my
heard
gosh.
about it, and I've told this story before, so forgive me for repeating myself, I wasn't so sure. I thought of like those pictures of like Elvis and the velvet powder, or the dogs playing cards, right? That you see down at the border. Um, but it is wonderful, and you can custom mix the colors. We have a bunch of different colors, and you mix it with white, and you can get your own color blend. I love making the pink. I've done it through stencils. I've done it on a lot of different projects. It does need to dry. My first tip for velvet powder would be to paint your color the same color as your velvet powder is going to be, because then if you miss a step, if you miss a spot, it's not going to be that noticeable.
So Laura Peck asks, does it feel like felt?
It really does. It's velvet. It's wonderful.
Where
Would
am I?
you like to get me that box right there, love? Please and thank you. The one with the velvet powder that's got the stripes on it. All right, so this has got to dry. This is fine line crackle here, and you're going to apply the heat on and off, and then the decor glue tacky here.
This one?
Yes, please.
It does feel
It's one of the boxes I show all the time. I actually did it through a stencil too, which is wonderful. Decoupage paper did I use, Jerry? I don't remember the name of it, but if you watch the replay from next week,
That
from
one
last
there?
week, yeah,
We're all out of it?
I think it's sold out though. I do.
We're all out of
I
it.
do think it's sold out.
We shipped the last piece today.
I know somebody bought like 3 pieces. All
Four.
right, so here is the velvet powder on a box. It was a Christmas project, but it really does feel like velvet. It's just so fun.
Sandy hasn't tried it yet either.
Sandy, you have not tried it. I'm shocked.
And Charlotte's never used it.
Debbie had to chase a cow that got out. Oh my word!
Debbie who?
And Debbie Harmon is chasing cows.
But me and Sister Young says she's not a fan of velvet powder. I'm with Ruth. Is Ruth in here?
Is Ruth here?
I didn't see her.
I didn't see her either. I love the colors too, Jerry.
Jerry Macias is asking how you are.
I'm doing good. Getting busy, getting ready to leave. Trying to think about what I'm live this week on Tuesday for 45 minutes at 10 a.m. And then I'm live in our private membership group at 2. We're doing bezeled hearts this week. So excited about that. And what else are we doing? And then Thursday, I'm live in private group. And then Friday, date night, I'm hoping I won't be solo. I'm hoping Rich will come and join me on Thursday. It really just depends on if Ruth is coming back on Wednesday, if she feels well enough to work on Friday. You know, we could close on Friday. It's Good Friday.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So there you go. Oh, that would work. I am, Jerry, I'm heading to Vegas on Sunday. Dee says she chases goats all the time. You know what? I chase an old goat once in a while.
Hey! Nah.
Stop it. All right, so this is almost dry, and that's almost
Did you
dry.
answer Jerry?
I'm
the
not sure.
decoupage paper?
Did I say soldered
that's the one
hearts?
that's out of stock.
Yes, we are. We are doing hearts, Jerry, on Tuesday. We're doing hearts on Tuesday, 2
Liz is
o'clock.
gonna watch, Liz says she's going to watch the replay. She says hello and wants the replay.
Yes, we're going to do hearts. These, we're also going to do some different shapes, and we're going to do a non-solder version as well for our friends in group that do not solder.
I
And
was
that's
pretty
going to
much
be in
raised
our
on a
membership group.
dairy farm. I chased some cows, Debbie. I know your pain. They all
So
had
this
names.
part is ready. This part not so much. Let me turn this around so that I can. So when you're applying heat on your fine line crackle, you want to apply your heat on and off. Okay, and I got a couple
Jerry
little
Macias says, I
drips
thought
here.
you were headed to Vegas.
I am.
Must have said something different.
Drip just a little bit. That's okay. I think I'm just gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave that.
Jerry Macias asks, did you say soldered hearts?
Jerry, I won't be here. I'll be in Vegas on Tuesday. I'm leaving on Sunday. I'm leaving on Sunday. Yesterday in our group, we did hearts as well. We did some broken china jewelry. It was my first time doing it. I busted up a plate in the shape of a heart, and we soldered over it. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I'd still like to perfect it a little bit, but it came out pretty good. I'm happy
Connie
with
King
it.
says, we just chase chickens and peacocks.
There's a peacock that lives here in Fallbrook.
Kathy Dean says hello.
Hey, sister, that is just beautiful.
And
There's
the old goat.
and the old
Oh,
goat.
see what you've done.
What have I done? Who, me? Why, I'm innocent in all this.
Ay, ay, ay.
Mommy used to say that all the time.
Yeah,
She was always looking for a date, my mom, and she'd say, do you know any old goats?
We'd walk up to a restaurant, she'd go into the kitchen, see if there was any cooks she could date.
Oh, stop it.
It's true.
I remember one time by accident she walked into the men's bathroom.
Oh, God, in
It
Vegas?
was in Vegas in the Paris Hotel. My sister, my brother, and sister-in-law were here from New York, and we were. This is at the time where they did these like $5 Bloody Marys at the Paris Hotel, and we were just sitting there. We were having Bloody Marys, and we were having brunch. And Mom says, "I need to go to the bathroom." So my sister-in-law says, I'll take her. You just sit. And I said, okay. They walked right into the men's bathroom. I'll never forget that. So this does take a while to dry.
Jerry Macias is asking you a question. She says, maybe I'll come out to the...
I read that. You must be behind me, yes. Oh, you know what I need, babe? I'm going to need something from next door. I'm going to need brown. You know these little jars? I keep them in that cabinet next to the window. I'm going to need the brown one, or you can just bring me the whole container. The key is in the drawer. Goats are lovable, Dee says. It's a good thing, Rich.
Wax? Wax paste?
Yeah, the wax paste.
But it's brown.
It's brown, yeah. It's the umber.
Oh, it's umber now.
Umber. Or you can get the whole little container if you don't want to.
You said?
On my workstation in the next suite,
Yeah.
right next to the window, there's a black cart, and on the second shelf of the black cart, there's a little plastic bin. So apply your heat on and off. It is starting to crackle, but I think we're going to take a minute, and we're just going to let that be. Let it be. All right, let me wipe my hands because they're very sticky now. Very sticky. Connie King. Connie King's in the house. Boop, boop. So excited. Oh, tickets for our September workshop went on sale today to the public. There are only, let's see, there are 30 spots. We may add a few more, but there are probably only about 4 or 5 spots left. Vasilis Santos is coming from Greece. He is teaching 2 classes. I'm teaching a class. It's going to be here in Fallbrook, California. 3 full days of shenanigans. Textures and Layers workshop. It is going to be amazing. And the listing just went up under kits and classes on our workshop. If you've been waiting for it, it's here. It's finally here. The moment you've been waiting for. Okay, I mix this, and I mix it with a strainer. I mix mostly white with just a little bit of the red velvet powder to make pink, and it's a really good shade. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put this right here, and we're going to add this right there. Oh, they're getting loud downstairs now. Getting loud. So my second tip with velvet powder would be mix enough, if you're making a custom color, mix enough to finish your project, because it's almost near impossible to match the same color if you run out and you have to mix more. Ask me how I know.
Says Umbra.
Thank you so much.
I assume that's what you want.
Yes, I did. That's exactly what I want. My hero.
Wait, what did I miss?
You missed everything.
Thank you, Sandy.
So pretty. I'm just going to remove the excess right here. And do that on the other side. I don't know if you can see the difference. There's just the paint side, and there is the velvet powder side. I don't know if you can see that.
Mary Casey said, I don't know if you read this. Mary Casey says there was a restaurant here in Chicago that when you walked in the women's bathroom, they had a mannequin of a man facing the wall that looked like he was okay.
Oh my
When watching
goodness.
women stopping.
Jerry, message me your email.
Huh?
Message me your email. Jerry wants to come
From where?
to the workshop. I just
Oh.
announced that our workshop is live.
Oh, okay. It's still not. It's still hidden though.
It is? Can you unhide it?
Pretty sure it's hidden.
I thought that was on your list this morning, your to-do
I
list.
changed the picture with them
Oh yeah, you didn't do that either.
I did too. Thank you.
You did? Thank you. You guys, he's been forgetting stuff, and poor guy, I keep him hopping. So I started giving him to-do lists in the morning.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that. Just saying. Doesn't like that. Didn't go over well because he was forgetting stuff that was important.
I wasn't forgetting things.
No, you weren't, dear. You just are perfect in every way.
Thank you. It is now one hidden.
All right, so they are now live on the website. This velvet powder, this is like an ooh-ah moment. It's really, really pretty. Really pretty. And I don't really have much left over, but I still have some here. But believe it or not, I actually mixed this for another project, but I had enough left over so that I was able to use it again.
So did you?
Let's try
Thank
this.
you, Donna. So did you answer Jerry?
Connie, we are going to do virtual tickets. We are going to do virtual tickets.
But they're not on the website yet.
But they're not available yet because we're still trying to figure out all the materials that we're going to need, and then we're deciding if we're going to do kits as well. But the workshop is September 17th, 18th, and 19th, and it's here in San Diego County in Fallbrook, California. About 5 minutes from our shop. We're having the workshop. It's not fancy, but it's functional. It's in a 100-year-old church. It's the oldest church in San Diego.
But they have a really nice.
But it's just one big giant, like a rec room that we use. It's a classroom. It's a workshop. But there's a ton of stuff to do in San Diego. A lot of the ladies that are coming for the workshop are staying through the weekend. We are going to do a little impromptu. I have a really fun soldering project for them to do. And then I'm sure, because there's going to be a big group, not everybody's going to want to solder. But there's all kinds of stuff to do here in San Diego. There's wineries, there's zoos, there's shopping, there's thrifting. There's all kinds of stuff.
Jean is watching.
Hi, Jean.
I think she said she's in Florida this week,
Oh, how fun is that?
visiting Ray's brother-in-law or brother. I can't remember.
All right, I'm getting cracks. I'm getting cracks. It's hard to see on camera. It's not until I apply that wax
Debbie
paste.
Manchester, Debbie Young wants me to list the 5 things that I accomplished this week.
He did. You know what? He always works so hard for our business. He really does. He's the behind the scenes guy. I'm the mouthpiece. In case you haven't.
Boy, are you ever.
Ooh. Ooh. You may not make it to that 30-year anniversary. I might just be sending you pictures of England.
Yikes. Ouch.
All right. I got some nice cracks going. Really happy with that. Let's see the other side. So you don't want to get your heat too close because it will scorch your product.
Well, I got one that I accomplished this week, Debbie. That would be did the taxes.
Yes, we did taxes. Finally finished our
The
taxes.
only reason I mention it is because Debbie hasn't done hers yet.
So you're busting Debbie's chops then,
Just a
basically.
little bit.
See?
Sorry,
He
Debbie.
he can dish it out pretty good.
Just kidding.
Just saying.
Just kidding.
I did a lot today. I actually filmed. I'm filming a new IOD video. Got that one of the videos done. Another one is coming. Packed my bags for Vegas. Decided what I'm going to do for lives. Here's the thing. I got to know what I'm doing ahead of time. And I can't change my mind because I might not have the supplies that I need. And they're shopping. Exactly, Chula. Exactly. All right. Let me... Very sticky. So we have velvet powder there. We have cracking, fine line crackle here. We are going to add a little bit of... Oh, where is it? Gold. Put everything out that is here. This is just like that post that I said. Here it is.
What are you talking about?
When you're looking for stuff. Debbie says good one, Rich.
Good. Just kidding, Debbie.
A Pentart Antiquing Paste Wax in Gold is going to adorn. Fancy word there. Our molds here. Do we have any more DIY questions that we can answer for you while I'm doing this? Anybody?
Joellen
Rich is a gopher. Exactly. He's a great behind the scenes guy.
Gopher. Yes.
He really is.
I work for cookies.
He works for... That's right. Cookies. I'd like to say cookies and kisses, but he just worked for cookies.
Don't say that.
Why?
Yes, Debbie. Hate doing taxes. Well, honestly, Debbie Harmon, by the way. I just gathered the information. It gets pretty convoluted with this business and other stuff that we have, so I have to have somebody help me. I don't quite know where to put things sometimes.
Yeah, in fact, that's how we even got onto this trip to begin with. We got some extra money. We have a new tax person. And because we did something last year that we probably shouldn't have done, we wound up
wrong
we did something wrong.
for the last 2 years.
But now it yielded us some extra money coming back, so that's when I decided it would be great to take that. We weren't planning on it anyway,
Mary Casey, yes, cheap labor.
and just go off to Europe for our anniversary, our 30th anniversary.
So
Not this year, next year.
Donna Schaefer is asking, can you use a water-based product after you have sealed it with solvent varnish?
You can,
What's solvent varnish?
like an oil base. Solvent varnish is like more like an oil base versus a water base.
Lisa Horner says, hi, Mary LeFay. How old are you?
How old am I? I am 63. I'm 63. Yikes! I have to think about that for a
Lisa
minute.
Horner.
63.
She says she says I am doing good. I'm getting ready for Earth Day Festival that I was invited to participate in because they like how I take things and repurpose them. Whether it's furniture and home decor or all the women.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. I hope you do well. Break a leg. So it'd probably be rude if I said do really well, break 2 legs, huh? I think that would be good. Take the anniversary money and have a good time. See? Thank you, Jerry. And he was like, I don't know. He doesn't like to fly. I get it. I don't want to be on a plane either, but it definitely wouldn't stop me from going. And then he's like, I only want to go to England.
I didn't say it quite that way.
No, you said worse.
Yeah.
With attitude. With much chagrin. I think the gold edition, Jess, I don't know if you can see that. Look how pretty that is. We're not done.
Lori Stanley says 63-year-old beauty.
Thank you, Lori.
So you're not 63.
I am.
You're 62.
I'll be 63 in
Well,
August.
that means you're not 63
So I'm
yet.
62. Ay, ay, ay. It's just a few months.
Oh, Lord.
I'm old. I am old, but I'm not going down without a fight.
Him with a football just said, I just saw you cannot cast to TV from Facebook after April 30th.
Is that right?
How would that be?
I don't know.
Mm.
Wah wah. Catch us on YouTube.
Liz Mota says, you are so young and beautiful.
Thank you,
I think
Liz.
she was talking to me.
I think she was. Was that statement for the old goat? I mean, the young gentleman? My silver fox?
So, happy anniversary. Sorry for all the misspelled. This is from Lisa Horner. It was supposed to say, how are you? Not how old are you?
Oh my god, that's hysterical. That's funny.
Good one, Lisa.
You got me. She meant to say, how are you? Not
Yes,
how old
how
are
old are
you?
you?
Well, there you go. The
Don't you
cat's
just
out
love-
of the bag.
Don't you love spell? Oh, Debbie Manchester said tax TurboTax makes it away. Yeah, that is good, and it's becoming better too, Debbie. Thankfully.
I think it's getting easier and easier to do taxes nowadays.
Well, a problem ours is complicated. There's
Ours is complicated, but
a
I
couple
think in
dwellings
general.
that need to be accounted for. All kinds of stuff, including stuff I screwed up on for the last 2 years.
Yeah, but that, you know what? Maybe that wasn't an accident, right? Maybe that was a God wink. Maybe that was God's way of saying, take your wife to Europe. Yeah, don't you think?
That doesn't sound like God.
I think so. Yeah. The Holy Spirit's gonna nudge you. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, Rich. Take her to France.
Jana says beautiful.
Otherwise, she's gonna go with her girlfriends.
Well, that's what Jerry says. Okay, if he doesn't want to fly, it's official. It's official. It's a girls' trip.
Exactly. I know I got a bunch of ladies that we could all go in a New York minute, which is faster than a regular minute, you know.
Kathy Dean and Liz Mona says the egg is gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with how it's turning out.
Tony Goss said the egg is, she likes it too.
Thank you, Tony. I think I wish you could feel this velvet
Debbie
powder.
says you're 62.75 years old.
Thank you, Debbie. He's always busting my chops.
I'm not busting your chops.
You are.
You tell people you're 63 and you're not.
Well, 62 and a half.
Oh my gosh.
How's that?
Maureen Murray says you're a baby. I'm 86.
Wow.
We're all babies. My mom is 97.
Mine's 91. Get this all the way around. And
Pamela
then
Reynolds says she'll be 66 next Friday. Happy birthday.
wow, happy birthday, Pamela. How exciting. I tell you what, if I wake up breathing, it's a great day. I'm just saying. Do we put brown in there or do we put gold in there?
Wait a minute.
Gold
I
might-
think this is a dig.
Gold
I
might be
think I kind
pretty.
of like it from Maria Chapman. Well, you must have said something about legs. She says, well, you aren't too fond of legs anyway.
Exactly. I don't know, guys. Should we put gold in here? Should we put gold in our cracks?
You're removing 8 legs and...
Yes.
Oh.
Stuff.
Kathy Dean says, okay, oh please, I wish I could get 62 back. Debbie Harmon, 64 in a few weeks.
Happy
Charlotte turned
birthday.
70, Charlotte. I still can't believe I'm that old.
I know. Making no sense.
Janet, here's a question. Janet Taylor says, my part 1 of the line crackle dried up. Is there anything I can do?
No, but it is interchangeable. So if you have any classic crackle and you have part 1, you can use that. It is interchangeable. So step 1 is interchangeable between the fine line and the classic crackle, even though, I'm sorry, step 1, not step 2. Even though one is oil based and one is water based. I don't know how that works, but it does. Making no sense, but it does.
Mary says she's looking. Mary's right here says she's loving the egg.
Hey, Mary. Good to see you here. Mary from Arizona.
72 next month.
It's crazy, right? Better than pushing up daisies,
So
that's for
Catherine
sure.
Marsh asks, does the crackle process discolor the decoupage paper?
It leaves it a sepia tone because if you look now, this is fine line only.
Transparent sepia tone.
Mhm.
Or translucent sepia.
So you can see how this has a sepia tone to it. The classic crackle is white on both sides, is clear.
Connie King says she just turned 64 a week ago. She says she wished she was as well preserved as you.
Aw, Connie King, I think you look great, sister. I do. We had the best time together in Kansas on our trip. It was so great to meet some of the ladies in my group. All right, let's add,
Kathy Dean's turning 70 this September.
we're gonna add this here because why not? Kathy says I'd be on that plane to Paris faster than a cat can lick its ass.
On Facebook. You're on Facebook.
That's funny. I probably shouldn't have read that, but I just
No.
kept rolling with it. All right, let's do the state.
Oh my gosh. We're all going to get kicked off.
Nah, it's good. We're all big girls here.
Marilyn Richard says she's going to start packing.
All right, Marilyn. We have a lot of ladies that are definitely
Janet
willing
Smith
to
says hello
go.
to everybody.
Hi, Janet.
Sheila Tegan tuned in late. The egg is gorgeous.
Thank you, Sheila.
Mickey Bastard is hello.
Hi, Nikki. Hey, thank you. I wanted to thank you guys, those of you who took advantage of our IOD sale. Thank you so much for your
Yeah,
support.
it ends tonight.
Ends tonight at midnight. All transfers, inlays, and stamps are on sale. The code is SPRING20, all caps. I got it right. Should have seen he was getting ready to give me stink eye. You were. Don't lie, your nose is going to grow.
One
You
word,
were.
spring 20.
One word, SPRING20,
All caps.
all caps, 20% off.
Jolene
Stamps.
McCartney asks, did you use your French French quarter stencil?
I did. I used it in the back.
Oh, okay.
I used it in the back and I raised it. It's very, very subtle. It's just very subtle. It's just a little something, something extra.
Judy Newsom's mom went to heaven at 99.
Oh, bless her.
Nancy Lewis says hello.
Hey, Nancy, how are you?
So, Mickey has another question. Is it better to paint your trim mold before or after you glue it down?
Well, because this is clay, it's after. You really don't want to have to paint wet clay because if you're heavy-handed, you may distort the shape of your mold. So I applied my molds onto this. I let it dry completely, and then I painted the entire thing. It was way easier that way. And then I'm just going in and embellishing.
Robin Ireland, can anyone see me? Yes.
Yes, we see you.
We see you, Robin.
Do you see what I see? All right. I know this seems persnickety, but look at the difference. Just adding that gold and not adding the gold, right? What's with the smaller item? Are you painting with the good trim on this bottom? Donna, this is going to be the stand for our egg. It's a fancy egg. It'll probably be my last egg
Robin
of the
says
year.
She's starting to feel invisible.
No.
No, Robin.
No. Rich, are you not reading her comments?
Yes, I just read her. Well, I thought I was, but you know,
Maybe you missed some.
I could have missed something, and I do apologize.
You put them on Facebook, I'll read them. I mean on YouTube. I've got YouTube, he's got Facebook.
There she is. She changed her
Rubber
picture.
Robin. Did she change what?
her profile picture.
Ah, you're so observant. You changed your profile picture.
Not paying attention.
You are paying attention. He definitely is detail oriented. When we first met, he actually had the nerve to tell me that my toenail polish didn't match my fingernail polish. Oh, should have been a clue. Should have been a clue. Wackadoodle.
I just noticed it. I didn't know.
Yeah, but you said something about it. Like it was a bad thing.
No, I wasn't meaning it was a bad thing. It was more of a.
You're like, hey, your
poser,
toenail
a query.
polish is different. It doesn't match your hands. Like, yeah. Should have known then that you were gonna bust my chops for 30 years.
Not quite.
Not quite. Yeah, I know.
Not even quite 29.
Oh hush. All right.
So Donna Schaefer's asking again, what is that smaller item you're painting?
Donna, this was a furniture leg. Came from either a couch or, I don't know, I've had it for a while. A couch or a chair. And I had 4 of them. And because I'm a hoarder and I hate to throw anything away, these are good for something, right? So this is what it started with. And this is what it looks like now. Look at that transformation. And then I just put some, I do have this in my Amazon shop. It comes in 3 different sizes. We just put some of this on the bottom just to embellish it a little bit. Kathleen says, let men try to do all the ladies have to do just to be a woman. It's exhausting. No kidding. All right, what's going to happen
I'm
next?
behind.
You're behind. Big surprise. All
Oh,
right.
I'm way behind.
Now, let's see if we want the umber or not. Okay, this is a really important tip. When you're applying your varnish paste over your fine line crackle, it's going to show all the detail. You do not want to wipe it back with a wet wipe. It does not like water. It will get gummy and sticky, and you'll be sad. You'll be very, very sad.
So,
And I'm going to do half, and then I'm going to show you the difference.
so did you address this question?
I don't know.
Where is it? From Mickey. She says, how do you keep the paint from getting into the nooks and crannies?
The paint on where?
On your molds.
Well, you want the paint to get into the nooks and crannies of your molds.
No. It's just right now. The gold is just on the surface or on the high
Oh,
point.
I just use a little fine brush. I use a fine brush. Go slow if you need to. You guys, this is a ooh-ah moment here, right here.
Oh,
Dry cloth. Do not use a wet wipe over
oh my
this.
gosh! I'm so sorry, Janet.
Give us so what happened?
She said, I don't think Rich has read any of my comments.
See how he is?
My
Does that to me
apologies.
too, by the way.
Do
I
what?
could talk. I said, you do that to me too.
I
I talk and talk and talk. And he goes, uh-huh. And then when I said, I asked you that, he goes, you never said that to me.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I am so sorry, Janet. I thought I did.
No wax?
My apologies.
Wax. To the other side.
Oh, here we go.
Zippity,
Kathleen Nolan
zippity.
says, Mara, don't feel bad. I had a boyfriend give me diamond earrings once, and actually said these are non-committal diamond. Oh,
Oh, I'm
We're-
sure he's an ex-boyfriend
We're
now.
still best friends, and now we just laughed about it. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, you know, honestly, take diamonds any way you can get them.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's a
But
pretty.
still, it's kind of crappy.
Yeah.
Especially with a gorgeous girl like you.
Robin says the crackle is great. Ooh and ah.
Ooh, ah. So
Yeah,
good.
Marilyn says the egg is fabulous.
Thank you, Marilyn. Trying to keep my
Janice
hands off
just
that
said, do
velvet
all
powder.
men do that? You never
Probably.
told me that.
So I'm just wiping back the excess. You do want to use a varnish-based sealer. You can use a matte or you can use a gloss. I will probably use a gloss. We do have a gloss. I'm trying to think. We have a gloss and a matte varnish sealer, but I will probably use the gloss.
Donna Schaefer says she's
Look at
good
that,
with
how
non-fungible
gorgeous that
diamonds.
is. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Ooh. Ah. All right, next. Next. I don't know if I might want to add a little bit. Did I top coat this? I sure did. I may want to add a little bit here to these edges in here. Now here is where you can use a wet wipe because you're not going over fine line. Do I like that there? I'm not crazy about it. To be honest with you, I think I'm just going to wipe it back off again. I did top coat this surface so that if I didn't like something, I could take it off. I might use a gel, an antiquing gel instead. And I don't know if is Kim on tonight?
Kim,
Or Kim?
no, I haven't seen her.
So I was going to use the ochre. She don't like the ochre.
Did you answer Judy Newsom's question?
I don't know.
Can you use the gold wax as well?
You can do both. Yeah, I like this better. Just a little bit of aging.
What is
in
that?
those nooks and crannies. This is the Pentart Antiquing Gel in Ochre. In ochre. You want to pull numbers? It's 5 o'clock.
Sure. Oh, Amanda's watching.
Hi, Amanda.
Oh, Kathy Dean says, ready to pull tickets. I'm one step ahead of you.
He's got them
Kathy
already.
Dean.
He's got
And
them
I got different
already.
colors too this time, guys. Okay, here we go. I pulled some extra ones for my faux pas last week.
So there.
So, the first one is red, and the number is 360-4005.
360-4005. If this is your first time watching us, please let us know in the comments. And know that every time you order from our website, that you will get a ticket with your thank you note. And we pull Happy Mail. If you happen to win Happy Mail, you must be present to win. Please message us with your name and mailing address, even if you think we already have it. We'll get you out some Happy Mail.
The second one is red. The number is 360-5099.
360-5099. This is a water-based product, so if you hated it, you could just paint right over it, like it never even happened.
The third one is red. 360-5420.
360-5420. Ooh, she's pretty. She is pretty, you guys. Okay, here's where you come in.
Ooh.
Do we add the angel here? I think so. I think she needs to be on there. Or do we just leave it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Plain or with the angel? What do you think? You wanna vote?
Kathleen Nolan said, huh?
With the angel or plain?
I don't know. Kathleen Nolan says you should submit your eggs to Cherish. It's a high-end online art auction site.
Oh. I think we need to age her. What do you think? Angel or no angel? Yes.
Julie's gonna
Okay.
check our numbers on Monday. Okay. So the next one is
Yes.
Violet, or
Let's add.
I guess Violet. The first number is 157299. Violet 157299.
157299 Violet. How cute that little
Some
cherry
people might say
face.
lavender. People are saying yes to the angel.
Yes to the angel. I was gonna put this one on there, but I thought she stuck out too big. She was too chunky monkey.
Except Sandy says plain. Okay, the next one is Violet, and the number is 157998.
157998. And I painted that. And you know what? Let's add a little bit of ochre.
She's Kathleen says you should paint something and scroll on the label, I guess.
I probably, if I had really good handwriting, I could probably write something. But
So the next number is Violet as well. It is 157622.
157622.
So the next one is blue. 510743.
510743. Just an echo, yoo-hoo, in the valley, yoo-hoo. You'll bring back sweet memories. Remember that from the Little Rascals? Sing the most random
My
things.
grandfather used to tell me about the Little Rascals.
Really? You meant the pink? Yeah, in the pink space. I should, Kathleen. I should write. I don't know, love. I could.
That's what I was saying.
I could and not put the angel. Everybody's kind of liking the angel, though.
So the next one is blue again. 510763.
510763. All right. Do we put the angel or do I write words? Show me the dark wax container. This is Pent Art on our website, vintageretailtherapy.com, or hashtag website if you're watching on Facebook. It looks like it belongs in the Versailles Palace. I want to go to the Versailles Palace again. This is the umber. This is the umber. It is a varnish base, and it goes perfect with the fine line crackle.
Getting
All right,
an awful lot
so
of angels.
do we? Yeah. See, I think everybody likes the angels.
And the next number is blue.
And the next
503
contestant,
545.
503545.
And it's blue.
Right. I might have to tape this in place until it dries.
Are you going to mount it now?
I am. I'd have
Debbie, did you want
I
me
have
to
to
do?
stand up.
You want me to read the lavenders again? Debbie, is that what you're saying?
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And do the little dance.
Okay,
while
the
we're
next one is white. The number is 392-8450.
392-8450. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna put a clay mold right
Oh
here.
man, Pamela was one number
Oh,
off.
I hate when that
Color.
happens. Let's hold that for a minute.
The next one is white, and it is 392-9865. Repeat, please.
392 9865.
White.
White. If you have a winning ticket, let us know.
And the next one is
Laura says, Rich, you're sidestepping all around my numbers. You might want to age the gold. I could darken it a little bit. I'm going to top coat it first. And there's a spot on her hair, too, that I need to do. But here we are. Velvet powder. Oh, we can't forget. We
gotcha,
can't
Debbie.
forget
Okay.
the crown. The crown.
So the next one is white.
Can't forget the crown.
392-8180.
Look at that.
Mara.
Was the red true red or pink? It was red. Pamela's one number off. Oh,
Everybody- There's a couple
man.
people like that. The one I just said is white. 392-8180.
Look at that crown. Is that not fabulous? I'm wondering if I should put a gold crown on there. I'm not minding the silver crown. What do you guys think? Isn't that beautiful?
The next number is
I have to
pink.
glue it all together. Let's
Work
see.
with
Do
me
we
here.
need a gold crown?
The next number is pink.
No, I think the silver is perfect. Just that little bit of pearl that matches just that little bit of pearl right there. And this
Pink.
is
588849.
this is coming out.
Repeat, please.
I have no clue what you said.
Pink.
It's like wah, 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 wah.
588849.
588.
588. 588849.
588849.
Pink.
Pink. Pink.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm such a Mara. Good grief. All right. I probably want to use, I don't know if I want to use Type Bond on this. Let's think about that.
And the next one is pink.
Let's think about that.
588850.
Gold. You guys are saying gold crown. I don't know if I have a gold crown.
I saw that. I thought they meant gold tickets.
I don't know if I have a gold crown. I will look. I will look then before I glue it on.
The one I just said is pink. 58.
Silver crown and
8850.
champagne metallic highlights. Silver crown. Do you have one in the antique bronze? I don't, Laurel. I don't, but I could probably darken this one up. I may even be able to paint it. I may even be able to paint
Oh
it.
my God,
Right now I'm
it's
trying to
brown.
hold this girl together.
Let me repeat that last pink one.
Repeat the last one.
588850.
588850. Okay, are we done?
No, got one more.
One more. The crowd is going crazy. So Maureen says. The crowd
And
goes
the
wild.
last one, oh my goodness.
Let's
The
do
last
it.
one is pink.
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 5884. Oh no, I said that already.
You said that already.
5888.
Come on, Rich. It's not a hard job.
588827.
8827.
Let me see
Let's-
if Debbie jumped on that
Let's
one.
do a recap. We started out with a paper mache egg. We have the verdigris mold on the sides, classic elements up
Wait a
here,
minute.
vintage
minute.
brooches here.
Which number, Pamela? What color?
Decoupage paper, classic elements on our furniture leg, pearl trim. Yes, we are done with the red. Repeat the blue ticket.
Blue. Okay, there's 3 of them. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
I'm getting them in my hand. Oh my gosh. 503 545.
503545. I know. Janet says it'd be an easier job if you call the right one. Velvet powder is right here on this
The
side.
next blue one is 510743.
510743. Okay, we're 12 minutes over time.
And the last blue one is 510763.
510763. I could sell a dozen of these eggs for a dinner party. Everyone gets an egg. Everybody gets an egg, and you get an egg, and you get an egg, and you get an egg. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We so appreciate each and every one of you. Our IOD sale goes on through midnight tonight. It is stamps, transfers, and inlays. If you're on the fence about inlays, this is your time. Pick it up, 20% off. The code is SPRING20, all caps, no spaces. Thanks again for joining us. You can find all the
Wait a
products,
minute. Wait a
everything
minute.
on our website.
Wait a minute.
Hang on, let me just
Hang on.
finish talking.
Well,
Come
don't sign off yet. What was the first two tickets?
I don't
Nancy
know.
Leon, which color?
I don't
And-
know. I think the replay is the right ticket.
And what was the 588?
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Hang on.
You hang on.
Hang on. Okay. 588431.
588-431.
Pink. That was
Pink.
for
I will take some pictures
Laurel.
and get this posted. Okay. Ciao. Good night, guys. See you Tuesday.